Hey Sam.
Hey Alex.
You know, Sam, I've been thinking about how quick we are to judge other people. It's like second nature for most of us. Why is that?
That's a big question, Alex. Judging others often stems from our desire to understand the world quickly. We put people in neat little boxes to make things easier for ourselves. But the problem is, those boxes don't always fit.
True, but isn't judging necessary sometimes? Like, when you meet someone, don't you need to figure out if they're trustworthy or not?
There's a difference between assessing someone's actions and judging their entire character. Judging often skips over understanding. Take the story of Susan Boyle, for instance.
Oh, the singer from that talent show, right?
Yes, exactly. When Susan Boyle walked onto the stage of Britain's Got Talent in 2009, the audience and judges practically rolled their eyes. Her appearance didn't match their idea of a star. But when she started singing I Dreamed a Dream, their judgment melted into awe. That's the danger of judging. It blinds us to potential.
Wow, I remember watching that clip. It's like she shattered everyone's assumption in an instant. But doesn't judging also help us protect ourselves? Like, isn't it a survival mechanism?
Sure, at its core, it's about survival. But in a world where most of our threats aren't lions or snakes, it often does more harm than good. Think about Malala Yousafzai. When she first spoke out about girls' education in Pakistan, there was people who judged her as just a girl, or even a troublemaker. Imagine if she had let those judgments stop her. We might have never had a Nobel winner, inspiring millions.
That's a powerful example, but then, how do we balance being curious and being open-minded?
Good question. It starts with awareness. When you catch yourself making snap judgments, pause and ask, do I have all the information? Let's take Albert Einstein. He was labeled as a slow learner in school. Teachers thought he would never make it. Imagine if his parents or mentors had accepted that judgment. We might not have the theory of relativity today.
It's wild how often great people were misjudged. But Sam, isn't it hard to undo first impression? Once that judgment is made, doesn't it stick?
It can, but it doesn't have to. Think about Nelson Mandela. Many saw him as a rebel, even a terrorist. But when he became South Africa's president, he proved that he was a unifier, a peacemaker. He showed that actions, not labels, define us.
That's inspiring. So you're saying we should look beyond the surface?
Exactly. Judging is like reading a first chapter of a book and deciding you know the whole story. People are more complex than that. Remember Gandhi? As a young lawyer in South Africa, he faced racism and rejection. He could have been judged as an insignificant, just another oppression individual. But he transformed that pain into a movement that changed the world.
These examples make me realize how limiting judgments are. But let's be real, Sam, judging others is so ingrained in us. How do we even start to change?
By practicing empathy. Try to see the world through someone else's eyes. For instance, have you heard of Viktor Frankl?
No, tell me.
He was a Holocaust survivor who wrote Man's Search for Meaning. In the concentration camps, he noticed that people often judged each other's actions harshly. But he realized that everyone was doing what they could to survive. Frankl's message was clear. You can't truly understand someone's actions until you've walked in their shoes.
That's deep. So empathy is the antidote to judgment?
It's a big part of it. And patience. Give people the space to reveal who they truly are. It's like tending a garden. You don't judge a seedling for not being a full-grown tree.
I like that. But what if someone's actions are really harmful? Shouldn't we judge them then?
Hold them accountable. Yes, but judging their entire character based on one action can be dangerous. Take Robert Downey Jr. for example. He was once dismissed as a washed-up actor because of his struggles with addiction. But he turned his life around and became an icon, Iron Man, no less.
That's so true. It's amazing how people can change if given the chance.
Exactly. So instead of judging, why not ask, what's their story? What led them here? It doesn't mean excusing bad behavior, but understanding it. Judgments are walls. Curiosity is a bridge.
I love that. Judgments are walls, curiosity is a bridge. Thanks, Sam. You're giving me a lot to think about.
Anytime, Alex. Let's both try to build more bridges, shall we?
Deal. Starting now. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.